Hello everyone, we are back at Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, I don't know what we did because it was 2 days ago. Yeah, actually, I've taken 2 days off of recording and it has been a bit of an experience to say the least. Not a bad experience, but it's definitely been one that I've had to get used to because it's, you know, it's been a while. It doesn't feel right being away from it for this long. But basically, in between recordings, I took care of a bunch of different dialogue, but there are some key ones that I wanted to keep in, which is why we're starting off here, because we have these two dinguses again. Ew, is it just me, or is it getting really hot? If this keeps up, I might have to start stripping, and we wouldn't want that. Careful, Laurel. You know in movies, it's always the saucy girl who shows a little too much skin who gets turned into shark meat first. I'll be careful. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be seeing any sharks in the middle of a desert. Well, girl, have I got good news. They make all kinds of shark now. Sand ones, snow ones, whatever. Nature's fiercest apex predator can be admired anytime, anywhere. Isn't it grand? This is great. Or why is that extending so far into the back? No, I'm not going to question it. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm on top of the world, baby. Weehaw! YOLO! Oh, you only live once. Do you know that? Did you know that reference? It's common slang, my dear. I've already told you, please keep your clothes on here. We can do temperature adjustments on our air conditioner. Just keep your clothing on, I'm begging you. This receptionist is having a time. Not necessarily a bad or a good time, just a time. I didn't speak to someone all the way back here. Or if I did, maybe I did and I just didn't speak to them twice. Nope. Oh, it's you. Okay, that's why I saved your dialogue. I always thought that Officer Kelvin didn't take his job as seriously as he needed to, but this time he's gone too far. He outright abandoned his post. Can you believe it? Definitely need to have a word with the precinct about it later. I cut him some slack before, knowing he was new and needed to get used to the job, but I can't look past dereliction of duty. You know what? That's very fair, honestly. If the dude just kept abandoning a shift, then you know what? Yeah, just freaking shove him down. Shove him down. Hello. Renton's apparently checking out into the general movements of new arrivals, so I'm gonna tackle things from a different angle. Specifically, I'm gonna ask the caravanners if they've noticed any unusual activity nearby to see if I can glean anything with their insight. I just wish we didn't have to worry about more fights breaking out. I'd really prefer to focus entirely on our investigation. Ugh. Yeah, I getcha. Let's talk to the side quest duo. Okay, starting today, you're gonna be helping around the bazaar. What you're about to do might feel a little tough while everything's new to you, but trust me, it's all a part of your training. Yeah, right. I doubt it'll be anything that hard. I've cleared ditches and swept chimneys before. Nothing you could suggest will scare me. Just spit it out already. Well, if you insist. Your first job is going to be as a barker. Congratulations. You're gonna put on a loud voice and do whatever you can to drum up excitement around the stalls and bring in customers. What? You can't make me do that. I don't know how to. I don't know how to hype people up. Sure you do. You just don't realize it yet. Take those apples you can find in Moni's stall. Those apples are so good you stole them countless times, yes? If anybody can tell customers how just so delicious they are, it's you. Shut up. All right. I'll give it a try. Just lay off me already. Got her hitting the ground running, I see. Ain't in there, kid. So... she'll try her best, I suppose.
Now, what's it say?
Investigate the ruins in the underground waterway, an escort capable of taking down the monsters that wander about. Told me to come back another day because of how busy they are. Alright. And our archaeologist wants our help? That's interesting. What's his name? It says his name is Professor Alba. I got a hunch he's not the only one trying to reach out. Let's check the bulletin board in the entertainment district too. I mean, we could, or I could just deal with this while we're here. I mean, if we've got to go multiple places anyways, kitty! Then we can just take care of this while we're already in the area. I already spoke to this guy, but I can do it again now. Would you all happen to be? That's right. We're with Arkwright Solutions. We came to answer your request. Are you the archaeologist who made that post? Yes, I am. I'm so glad you came. I was concerned whether my 4SPG would reach you. Anyway, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Inigo. To cut to the chase, I'm about to conduct a survey of the underground waterway and would like you all to escort and protect me. Really? That dingy old place? Can't imagine a guy like you to have any business there. Ah, so you've already been down there, have you? That's reassuring. Believe it or not, that waterway has existed since the Dark Ages, and its construction continued through the Middle Ages. It bears considerable historical value as a result. With that in mind, there's something inside I wish to investigate in person. Well, I don't see why we can't handle a job like that. But it doesn't sound like you really need Spriggan help for this. You wrote that the guild told you to come back another day, right? Yes. Evidently, they're rather occupied with getting things ready for the film festival at the moment. Seeing as my request isn't exactly an emergency, it's only natural that they wouldn't prioritize it for now. Unfortunately, the fact of the matter is that I had to carve out time in order to be here. I have to leave Tharbad tomorrow, so unless I conduct this survey today, it simply isn't going to happen. It's still not something that really has to be kept hushed up like our other clients, but I get why you'd ask us. As do I. How should we proceed, Mr. Arkwright? Good question. It does feel like there's something more to this. It could be worth our while to accept his request and see where it takes us. Sure. I don't see the harm in coming along. It's a good opportunity for us to patrol down there anyway. Count us in. We'll join you for your survey. Wonderful. Thank you very much. You're doing me a great favor. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's make our way down. Oh, it feels unreal to finally be setting foot down here. We actually came by ourselves on a different job yesterday. You might be surprised at just how wide and open it is. It feels real unique, too. That's no surprise. Ancient Tharbad had a very distinctive culture. I'm not very fond of the musty smell in the air, though. This certainly isn't a very comfortable place to linger. We're here to keep you alive, not comfortable. Besides, it's a waterway. What were you expecting? Don't worry, I know. Just take care of business and get out of here as soon as possible. So, where exactly are we taking you? I'm here to find a specific mural. It's closely connected to the history of the Septian Church, and should be somewhere in the eastern part of these passages. Understood. We'll try and head in that direction, then. We will see that you arrive safely at your destination. I shall stay close behind you to ensure that no monsters attack from the rear. I'll stand guard on the flank, then. There's no need to overdo the protection, young ladies. I do want to have a little freedom to walk around and take in the sights. I just don't want to end up surrounded by a horde of monsters. Have it your way. We'll just follow along and keep an eye out on all sides on. I will respect our client's wishes. Try not to get separated from us, though. Alright, that settles that. Let's head on eastward. Thanks. I'm counting on you guys. Van, I'm not so sure about Inigo. I realize this is rude to say about a client, but something seems off about him. It ain't just you. I'll keep an eye on him for now. You make sure to do the same. Understood. What's up with everyone? Why does it feel like I'm the only one out of the loop? You always are.
You have my support, Mr.
Like,
Arkwright.
I'm sorry, Fairy, but you are very much the only one that we're ever just like, bro, what is going on here? Alright. I'm gonna skip around a bit. I don't know if I can go to certain places yet.
Now.
Aha! Cool.
I suppose we'll be taking a different route this time.
Hell yeah, we will. New areas! Though most of them are the same type of enemies, so I don't really care.
I'm on it.
Here go. Leave this to me.
Totally forgot I haven't even gotten to play as Rosette in combat yet.
We've come a fair way now, but there's still no sign of the mural we're looking for.
Yeah, you're right. You'd think we would have seen it by now.
Quite so. I'd be lost if I were on my own. These corridors all look the same.
Oh crap. Looks like someone's found its way to us, though. Please stay back, sir. This just got a bit more fun. Let's take him down, guys.
So many enemies. Watch out.
This'll hurt.
Hit him with this.
Over here.
And gun.
All for you.
Gun him down.
After you, Reset.
Alright, let's see what she has.
I will address you all at once.
Cobalt curtain. Oh.
Going all in.
Shield, eh? Interesting. Shield, resin, and... Damn, okay.
I will address you all at once.
She has death blow on her S-craft? Very interesting. She has a snipe with a...
Don't mind me.
Okay, yeah, so she has a magic-related one that has a side buff.
Going all in.
I'll just start with seeing her regular ass attack animation before I do anything crazy.
Have some more.
Just a regular... Actually, what type of weaponry is that? As far as, like, the... I mean, I know what the type of gun is based off of, but I'm not too sure on the actual, like, close-range weapon.
Activating skill.
I feel like one of my only problems with this game is, like, targeting is kind of weird. Like, if I'm using, like, the right stick, it's just kind of a bit iffy.
Reset.
Alright.
A chance for a shard boost.
A chance for a shard
Some
boost.
elements look
Going
effective.
all in.
Get to it, man.
Wow. First time using that in the game and you already messed it up. Oh well. Also, of course, Aaron just calls her a maid. Doesn't even put any extra effort into it, just, you know, maid. Alright, well that was simple. Whoa, she's level 33? Damn. That was the last of them. Yeah, good job, everyone.
I know I wanted someone strong to escort me here, but these people might fit the bill a little too well. Still, even they will be no match for...
Is something wrong?
Oh, did I space out? I'm sorry. I was just amazed by how capable you all are. There were so many of those monsters, and yet you made defeating them look almost trivial. Not to mention, I'm completely unharmed. I can see I did well by hiring you.
Thank you for saying so, sir.
It looked trivial because it was. I was hoping for them to put up a bit more of a fight than that. That's the spirit. Now let's get back on track.
That feels like... Well, now fairies realize something that no one else has. So she's helping in her own way. Lower the bridge.
It seems we have a way forward.
Another cutscene. This is the end. I don't see no mural.
Here we are. It took a bit longer than I was hoping, but this is the easternmost part of the waterways.
It looks the same as everyone else we've passed, though.
Yeah, where's this mural we came to find?
I'm wondering the same thing. The texts clearly indicate that it's meant to be here. The water flowing through that grate leads beneath the temple, you see. That sacred area has been a key location since antiquity, and so there should absolutely be a mural here somewhere. Since we came all this way, could I trouble you to help me find it?
Sure, is what I'd say if you were any other client. But you've just been trying to distract us so you can call your goons to finish us off, haven't you?
What?
I sense 4 people lying in wait.
If you thought we were getting strung along for real, you've got another thing coming.
How rude. I have no idea what to spur this on, but I don't appreciate it being treated like a criminal. Have I offended you in some way?
Nah, I only played along with the bit because I couldn't pin down what you were really after at first. But you just gave the game away. You're going to steal from the area under the temple you just mentioned, aren't you? From what I've heard, all manner of artifacts and offerings get stored in places like that. You're planning to sneak in there through that grate.
You weren't lying about needing us to escort you this far. But now that we've cleared the path, you don't need us any longer.
We are all aware... We are well aware that your identity as an archaeologist is fraudulent as well. I would suggest that you put a little more effort into maintaining your cover in your future attempts.
I see you're not just stronger than I was hoping for, but smarter too. What a shame. Yet despite seeing through me, you were still foolish to come all this way with the eldest of the Deviancy brothers. Guess it's possible to be clever and stupid at the same time. Yes, there was 3 of us all along. Come on out, guys.
Oh shit. So you're the Spriggan, huh? You look pretty tough. This was over the second you took the job.
We're not gonna go easy on you, even if you got women and kids with you.
I haven't forgotten about what you did to me yesterday. Luckily, my brother managed to forge release papers for me and pull some strings. This definitely wasn't my voice before, but I guess I've lost some points, so the person voicing me is doing a worse job at it. So I'm out on good behavior. Can't guarantee I'll behave, though.
Talk about not knowing when to quit.
I've got a score to settle with you, too. My brother bailed me out after the guild handed me over to the police, so here I am. Now I sound more rough and tough. Too bad you won't be interfering with the Deviancy brothers ever again. We'll see to that.
So there's 3 of you guys, huh? I figured it was just 2. Not that I give a shit either way. This was your endgame, huh, then? Run around town in disguise so you could eventually do this?
That's right. My brothers pretended to be a cop and a bracer to see how well things in the city were guarded. The film festival here in Tharbat suddenly found itself in the limelight after the one in Messelin was cancelled. There was no way they'd be able to send enough idiot cops to handle it on such short notice, and we're here to exploit that.
I knew it. So this is what you came all the way here from Edith for. That's a whole lot of energy to burn for small-time crap like this. Well, whatever. Your game of dress-up is about to come to an end.
You're planning to take care of you ourselves, but I know from watching you that we're not up for the task. But don't worry, we have a backup plan. Sick 'em.
A bomb? Not a chance.
What? Sticky little. How the hell did you repel them both? What are we gonna do now?
Looks like those weren't bombs after all. They were smoke grenades full of scents that attract monsters. Sure are a lot of them. How's that for some just desserts?
We're still making for the temple. We just gotta lose these things first.
Dives into the water. Well, ain't this a mess? We're all strong enough to take these monsters out in record time if we want to. And we can just take all the thieves into custody, too. I think that's the most respectable way to handle this. We could also just let them wear each other down for a while first.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let them fight.
You know what? We're gonna capitalize on their dumb mistake. Let's wait for the monsters to wear themselves out, then we'll strike. Works for me. Efficiency first, baby. Are you sure that's okay? It feels like we're doing something a bit immoral.
Yeah, so that's your play, is it?
Don't worry about it. It's all part of my plan to get maxed out on gray morality. Wait, what? Don't worry about it.
Then we got no choice but to fight. How much you gonna pay after we done?
You'll regret this, Spriggan.
The monsters are gradually gaining more of an upper hand over the criminals. Yeah, I'm not gonna let any of them die, so we should probably jump in now.
We're so close to our goal. What are we gonna do?
You got us cornered.
I can't believe those guys ruined our whole plan.
There's no way in hell that I'm gonna die here. No way.
Alright. Where'd all that spunk you had earlier go, punks?
Why'd you interfere? What's your game now?
We're not evil, you know. We're not actually gonna sit back and watch you get killed. Besides, I've got another use in mind for you guys.
You just try. We've still got some fight left in us yet.
We'll do more than try.
I'll shut you up.
Oh shit. Oh my god. The fact that they all take so much damage is kind of funny. Alright. A Toire. Let's hit him like this.
Activating skill.
Nice, nice, nice.
A chance for a short boost.
Do-da-do-da-do-da.
Target locked.
The gun. Alright.
Now's a good time to boost.
Speed boost!
Threat detected. Take care.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I'll smash you. I'll crush them all at once.
There we go.
Activating skill.
Had to try for a bit on that one. And yet I only hit 3 of them anyways. Oh well.
Activate.
This'll hurt.
To get the upper hand.
Get off, we'll go. You.
Dice you up like hell you are. Take that.
Yeah.
I won't hold back. A chance
All right.
for a short boost. Don't mind me.
And let's just hit you. Boop, beep.
One more.
Mr. Arkwright! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Actually,
You make me sick.
hold up. I got an idea. I'm just gonna murder the absolute hell out of you.
Now's a good time to boost.
A chance.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Yeah, whatever. I just want to finish you off in style, but turns out that's a bit more difficult.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Alright. Wait, is this single target?
Energy.
Oh, no, it isn't. There is a range on it. Anyways,
Activating skill. Accelerating. It's over.
holy
Radiant. Vapor.
damn! The freaking kick to finish it?
Boost gauge limiter removed.
You go, girl. Yeah, 3 levels ahead of our highest. Solid S-craft.
Curses, our scheme wasn't supposed to go like this. How could they be so strong when half of them are just kids?
That's what you get for judging my appearances. You better think they know better having so much experience being other people. So, what do we do now that we've caught them? The Demoncy brothers are wanted criminals in the capital. But since one of them was our client for this job, we basically wound up doing all of this for free. You get paid in exposure if you turn him in. That's why I'm thinking we should hand him over to the police and collect the bounty. That way at least we'll get our due. That works too. Bounty hunting's another part of being a Spriggan after all. Fine by me. I'm not too big on busting my ass for nothing in return. What you're saying is entirely logical and legal, and yet somehow I feel guilty about it all the same. So this too is a facet of the Spriggan way. How very educational. In any case, I will contact the local police department right away. I remember the route we took here, so I should be able to guide them down here in short order. Thanks. There we go. Learning that they police were extremely grateful.
All
Yeah.
the day's work.
Turned in 3 nerds. Give my points. Oh, that was chaos points. Huh? I'm not complaining, but huh. Okay. Yeah, no, I thought I was getting points for another thing. I'm kind of surprised by that. Oh well. No complaints here. It was just kind of
Very soothing. Very soothing.
very soothing. I didn't actually do any field battles, so I felt like I had at least had to see the animation. Even if a lot of it was the same, at least the gunshot was a different part of it, since it was just like a 2-hit combo in regular battle. Yeah, interesting. I thought that I was gonna get just gray points for my decision, but instead I got chaos ones. I wonder if the other one would have been lawful. I can't speak words. Lawful or gray is what I don't know. Doesn't matter though. I mean, I needed to get more chaos points anyways. Those are kind of not too common anyways. I think in most cases I'll just choose the more immoral one whenever I get the chance. You guys, you just showed up at the perfect time. Hey, look, it's that little reporter girl again. That little girl is older than you, you know? Physically, yeah, but mentally I've seen newborns who are more mature than that chick.
Aw, don't be mean. You're a reporter with the Tyrell Times, correct? Do you need something? Yeah, I just wanted to ask, have you guys seen Dingo recently? I never did manage to get him to fess up what he's actually doing here, so I was gonna try to get an answer out of him again. But I haven't seen him anywhere all morning. It's so frustrating.
Sure he's not trying to avoid you? The way you hang on to him, frankly, I wouldn't blame him if he was.
Excuse me, I am not hanging on to him like some needy high schooler. Have some respect. I just want to be with him, that's all. For work, I mean, of course.
Man, you are not slick at all with it.
Besides, any reporter's got to be tenacious in order to get to the bottom of a story, right? That's not cleanliness, that's doing my job. If anything, I should be more persistent.
That's logic of a sort.
I totally get you. It's like a hunter doing whatever it takes to track down their prey until they finally go in for the kill. You're one determined lady. I can respect that. I think that comparison may be a little off.
Point is, we haven't seen him and we have no idea where he's going, what he's doing out here either. Your guess is as good as ours.
You're really sure about that? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
Nah, I'm not. We're in town on our own assignment, just happened to bump into him while we were working. Not that I have no idea what he might be up to, but best to keep that to myself until I'm absolutely sure.
Well, if you say so. There's got to be some sort of reason why he would want to be out here for the schlocky excuse for a film festival, but what? I don't get it.
If I recall, you weaseled your way into covering the schlock so you'd have an excuse to come out here too. I don't know. Dude's a pretty big stud if you ask me. Sure he isn't shacked up with some actress or model?
What? Could it be Dingo sleeping with? This is just my opinion, but I don't think he's the kind of man who would... No, I think it might be possible. Yeah, no. I did see him with a real foxy woman earlier. I can't take this sitting down. We gotta find Dingo and get to the bottom of this.
What a crackhead.
Aaron, look at what you've done now. She's a boiling steam engine.
Calling her a fucking steam engine?
I feel kind of bad for her, to be honest.
Don't feel too sorry for her. I think this is hilarious.
Fucking Aaron, what a dickhead. And I mean that in the greatest way possible. What an asshole.
The whole thing's kind of sweet, at least. Certainly more so than your wisecracking ass. God, what a duo. Anyways. Oh shit, Gotti himself and it's optional? Huh.
So I'd love to get you help. I would appreciate if you could track down additional cast members to help make the parade the best it can possibly be.
Hotel Vegas Films, alright. Well. Well, would you look at that? I didn't expect Salvatore Gotti himself to be calling a favor. I don't know if what he wants is our forte. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. Not from a guy like him.
He must have taken a shine to you after your little discussion yesterday. Maybe he asked Nina and Judith how to get in touch with us after that meeting.
Only problem is he put two different spots to meet up. The hotel and Vegas Films. Does the guy expect us to toss a coin and just hope we end up at the right spot?
Yeah, where should we go?
Let's check out the hotel first. Might as well see how the girls are holding up today too. Alright, I never actually went into this area to check out NPCs, and gosh knows. You have some nerve lounging about while all of this is going on, Detective. At least you're already here. Convenient. I'll be putting you to work until the film festival is over, understood?
You can't be serious. You want me to give up my hard-earned vacation time just like that?
You're damn right I do. Emergencies don't have a schedule. Any detective worth his salt is always ready to act in an emergency. Either you work now and crack this case, or it spirals out of control and you have even less time to fool around. What'll it be?
What? You dragged me all the way out here just so you can ditch me off and go to work? I finally caved in and agreed to do this after you badgered me so much, and this is what I get. I don't believe this. Did they really have to stick me between a rock and a hard place? I was hoping to enjoy my vacation and the festival in peace. This dude does not get a break.
You lot again. I'd say this was a surprise. Had Nate not already told me he saw you earlier. I don't know what brings you to Tharbad, but I'll keep my questions to myself for the time being. We've got far more pressing business to attend to at the moment. Stay out of our way and we'll stay out of yours, understood?
Time and time again.
Public service to be coddled.
Listen, he can just be getting paid, you know. Man, this is supposed to be an opportunity to get away from work and go on a trip with my first date in ages. I swear, life just can't give me a break for even a minute lately, it feels like. And then the girl's just like, ditch me? Going to be able to walk around the film festival? You know, she's being pretty chill, all things considered. Like, she's obviously pissed off, but at the same time, she's not letting it ruin everything. Like, she's like, yeah, I'm pissed off, but at the same time, it's like, man, I understand that he has this type of job, but damn. And, you know, that's kind of a respectable way to see it. You.
This morning has seen even more disturbances than yesterday. Some brawling even broke out a little while ago. The fact that the Edith police has dispatched detectives here says that they suspect something's going on too. I'll let Ismail handle anything that requires more local insight into Tharbad than what I've got. As for me, I think I'll keep an eye on the trajectory of these tourists and where they're coming from.
Smart idea, smart idea. Let's see here. I was really hoping I could come in with my sister, but they told me they don't allow outsiders. I thought I'd have a chance to meet with some famous celebrities or something. So much for that, I guess. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go up to one of the staff members and get up in their face. Maybe. It's clear you want your sister to succeed, though. We're definitely rooting for her, too. I'm sure she's gonna do just great. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I know she's gonna knock them dead. It's Sarah we're talking about. My sister's so amazing at what she does. I'm so proud of her. Well, if I can't get in, now's as good a time as any to get some dance practice in myself. Sarah can't be the only hardworking one out there. It wouldn't be fair. Shahina sounds really anxious, not that I can blame her.
Probably doesn't help that Sarah can't perform like normal today or tomorrow. Hopefully all the excitement doesn't get to either of them. I should have brought my costume with me. Yeah, might as well get some work done. Skibidi-ba, skibidi-boo. Seems really agitated. Yeah, it is kind of weird that he's adding stuff still. At this late a juncture. Oh, Sarah. I'm supposed to start some intensive training to get ready for the Carnal Cavalcade. I'm just waiting for Director Gotti and the others to arrive. They're supposed to be here by now. Yeah, don't worry about it. There's like there's a little thing that's happening, you know, I might not know about it, but you know. We just have a friend waiting on the side here. We just gotta go deal with Gotti first, and then he'll get it off his ass and come over to help with Sarah.
I've heard there were disturbances around town this morning, fighting even. Be that as it may, our mission remains unchanged. No expense will be spared when it comes to ensuring the safety and comforts of our guests. To that end, if you run into any trouble, please don't hesitate to report it to me and my crew. We'll take care of it straight away.
It's the girls. Oh, right. Yeah, we saw you last night. Hi. Oh, hey everyone. Good morning. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too. You seem real perky today. You guys sleep well after a tiring night? If anyone's tired, I bet it's old Lanster there. You look like you pulled an all-nighter.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm as full of energy as I always am, believe it. Date bayo?
If you say so. Good to hear you're keeping well rested.
Eh? Anyway, are you two going somewhere? Yeah,
We're meeting with Sarah and some other people over at Vegas Films to discuss the parade. After that, we've got a basic rehearsal scheduled, which is looking like it will take a while. That sounds tough. Hang in there, girls. I'm sure the parade's gonna be great. Aw, thank you, Fairy. All of that is to say, we're gonna need to have our hands full all day and won't be able to do much else. We better see you guys start to deliver some results today, understand? Yeah, we'll come through. We'll be careful not to do anything that'll attract the attention of, I don't know, local vigilantes. You've got nothing to fear. Just had to say it, huh? Huh?
Hello, everyone. What's going on? How's everyone doing?
Oh, hello, Director. We're doing great, thanks. Well, at least physically. Mentally, I've been better. Ugh.
I'll take it. You girls better be feeling great, because with an itinerary this good, tomorrow's parade will be the best in history.
Sounds like you got some exciting stuff in store. What have y'all got cooking exactly?
First, the parade will be going through the cultural and entertainment districts before stopping at the hotel for the award reception. Then the winners will be picked up and the whole thing will go back exactly the way it came. But that's all you'll be getting out of me. I can't be spoiling all of the surprises now. You'll just have to see for yourself what we have in store as it unfolds. Although I will say the performers will be decked out in outfits made sexy by me personally. You're gonna love them, trust me on this.
Sexy outfits? You mean it's gonna be a grown-up parade? But it better not be anything too revealing, or else my agency is gonna have a serious problem with it.
Anyway, there's still a handful of things left to hammer out, but we have the shape of it ready. Especially now that we've got Sarah with us. That woman is gonna be the perfect star. She'll be a perfect beacon for just how diverse our public really is. Eros runs in the blood of all humans. Our shared sensuality can transcend race and culture, bringing our species to new heights. There's only one man in Zamiria who can pull off the show to end all shows, and it's me, baby! The one, the only Salvatore Gotti!
Is Sarah gonna be okay? I'm starting to worry now. Don't worry, for all his talk, he's got his head on straight. Kind of. You won't try to cross any lines with her? Probably. And on the off chance he does do something dumb, you can bet I'll kick his ass to the curb. So don't worry, it's cool.
Oh yes, before I forget, you two ladies had better not forget to practice your award speeches. Even I don't know which of you is gonna take the crown as Best Actress. It'll be a surprise to all of us.
Huh. They haven't posted the results ahead of time somewhere. Oh, absolutely not. They're set to be revealed during the film festival. None of us nominees know who's going to win or get runner-up. I like it this way. It's more exciting not knowing. I'm just glad we get to square off again like we did at last year's festival, right, Nina? You bet. You're going down, Judith. Those two make for fine rivals, don't they? They really do. It's like they shine together.
Anyway, to our meeting. We'll get it done quickly and get back to practice.
Yeah, we'd better get going. Break a leg, guys. See you all later tonight.
At least one of those girls got her act together. Unlike a certain bondage bimbo.
What? Who are you? Hey, wait, did Mr. Gotti have a request for us too? Oh, crap.
You're right. He still needs to fill us in on what he wants. Guess we're paying a trip to Vegas Films later, too. Man, time sure flies when you're hard at work.
Indeed. It's nearly lunchtime, in fact. We should probably take a break soon.
Yeah, good idea. We'll probably be swamped in the afternoon.
Should we grab a bite to eat at the end?
We always do that, though. Can't we shake things up a bit?
How about we go down to the marketplace? They've got all sorts of unique food there.
I'll be down for that. Let's find ourselves a table in the open area and chow down.
I don't think there's going to be anyone really interested in here, but I'll at least check.
Hello, Uncle Max. Oh, I meant to ask. Did you all catch my post? Seeing as I hadn't heard from you all, thought I'd reach out myself. And I'm figuring what better way to do that than with a 4 SPG. Judith and Nina told me how to file one, and now here we are.
Yep, exactly why we're here.
We forgot to ask about it earlier, so we wanted to hurry back and check in with you.
Right, sorry about that. Got my hands full with everything right now, as you can imagine. Anyway, let's say we get straight to business and discuss what I have in mind for this gig. You kids got time to talk right now?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's get down to brass tacks.
Fantastic. Then come over here so we can sit and chat.
Right, so you wrote in your request that you're looking to add some more cast members to the cavalcade. Best in your luck, just a bit trying to rope more folks in when the festival's tomorrow, don't you think?
Quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. We're done getting ready for the parade. At this point, I'm just interested in making it even better while we still have time. That's why I was hoping to spruce things up around the back of the parade with some hot girls. Give the joint even more pizzazz.
You're looking for girls? You didn't mention that.
Who else would I look for? But I'm not just looking for babes. I need ones who can dance a bit. Nothing complicated, so don't worry there.
Are you certain we're gonna be able to find someone like that on such short notice?
There's like a freaking giant red arrow just pointing down at Shahina's head right now.
The town may have a lot of visitors right now, but the request needs a very specific skill set if you ask me.
Thought is filled to the brim with women as talented as they are foxy. You'll have no trouble, I'm sure of it. But I will admit it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that you kids could come up short. But that's fine, because if that happens, I've got a backup plan, and that backup plan is you there, miss. What do you say? Could you do it?
Truly? You would like me to join your parade? Oh wow, yeah! Rosette is super pretty. She would totally kill it on stage.
No argument there. I got a feeling she could pull off whatever dance you have in mind.
She certainly could, but it should really be her decision. We can't force her to do it. Well, I appreciate the high praise, even if I feel it is perhaps a little much. Very well. If necessary, I will at least consider joining your parade.
Damn, you mean that? Screw bringing anyone else, I'd be happy to rope in you.
Hold on there, Mr. Gotti. Strictly speaking, Rosette ain't one of my employees. She's on loan from elsewhere. That in mind, I really don't want to impose on her if we can avoid it. So if you don't mind, I'd rather go out and see who we can find in town, like you asked. That still work for you?
Alright, if that's the way it has to be.
Thank you for being understanding of my position.
No prob. Getting back on topic, though. Ideally, how many ladies do you want to try and get in on this?
I mean, I'd gladly take as many beautiful women as you can find. The more the merrier. But if I had to give you a hard number in terms of how many fit our plan, I'd say 3's our limit. I want you to find at least one, though. Once you get to work, that's what I'll be counting on, alright?
Understood. To confirm, we should recruit at least one woman and at most 3, circumstances permitting.
Yes, I want the best you can find. I'm counting on you kids to have good taste. Taste that'll deliver. And with that settled, I'm going to the training studio to plan out how to incorporate the additional talent. Happy hunting! Don't come back until you can bring me girls who will knock me off my feet.
Oh boy. Voicing that guy is a bit of a pain in my throat. That dude's brain definitely has one setting and one setting only, if you know what I mean.
That was my first time seeing Mr. Gotti in person. He certainly lives up to his reputation as a man with an uncompromising vision. His passion for the parade is extremely evident. You can say that again. We'll have to be careful who we recruit to have any hope of satisfying him. But where do we even start looking? Should we just wander around town and pray to Arusha?
If you want hot girls who can dance, it can't hurt to hit up the nightclub to see if anyone there's willing to play ball. You know, for once that's a decent idea. I'm drawing a blank on other ideas, so prayers and Vicedens it is. We'll walk around town and see if we can get lucky as we make our way over to the club. Let's roll.
Time to start working.
Extra, extra. Fish sticks. Get your fish sticks here.
Damn, are we really... Oh, there's like a lot of people. Okay, hold up. I feel like there's gonna be extra points depending on who I ask.
I guess I can't ask her. Sorry to bother you two while you're talking. Mind if we ask someone? Sure, go ahead. Looking for additional folks to join tomorrow's cavalcade. You're looking for Salvatore Gotti? And you want me to be part of the parade? Guess it's safe to say they didn't see that one coming. We want Sarah to help of all people. Just a regular woman. Hey, so much for not dissing me to my face. I know I'm not special, but do you have to say it like that? You say that, but when I look in your eyes beneath those glasses, I see a certain spark in them. A fire deep within. I can tell you've got this unquenchable sense of adventure and curiosity. A determination to see things through. That's exactly the spirit Mr. Gotti wants in his parade. More spice for what's already shaping up to be a zesty event. I don't know what to say. You really get me. That's exactly who I am. So it just happens we've been making our own independent movie and we brought it to Vegas Films to have them take a look at it. So focus on production, completely throughout the film festival. Really feel that? Think you shouldn't do it. Professional performer or anything. My heart's set on being a creator. I accept. Can you dance at all? We're looking for folks who can dance at least a little. A little worrying, but at least you're enthusiastic. At least one dancer, but keep it, but ideally 3. Well, it seems like I can choose more than 3 characters, though. There's someone like already in here, oddly enough. Okay, so that's just talking to Gotti himself when I'm done, I guess. Which, if that's the case... Looks like we can only get people in here anyway, so it's just kind of picking up the people that we can find. Which in that case, it's a bit more easy, and we just have to run our way over here. Oh my god, I had a strange feeling she was going to be one of them. Say, I recognize that police woman over there. She's the one of the ones we talked to for that assignment yesterday. Got a real dignified look to her. Fit, too, as you'd expect. Think she could dance her heart out if she wanted to. And what are we waiting for? Let's ask if she's interested. Despite the fact that she's probably going to be on duty. Is there someone I can help you with? Wait a moment, didn't I see you all yesterday? You did. We got some new business this time. Anyway, Director Salvatore Gotti's got us pitching in on his Carnival Cavalcade that's coming up tomorrow. You've heard of it, I bet. Recruiting some additional folks to fill out the cast. I want to know if you were interested. What? You want me to join? Wait, before you answer, miss, can you dance at all? We're looking for folks who can dance at least a little. I suppose I can dance, yes. I wouldn't say I'm great at it either, but I can. And does that mean you'll do it? Well, it's an honor just to be asked to join one of Mr. Gotti's productions. I never would have imagined this. But I'm an officer first and foremost. And I'm assigned to festival security tomorrow. I'm afraid I have to decline. That's fair. I have to imagine the police here will be incredibly busy once things kick off. That settles it, I guess. Looks like this one's a wash. Good luck finding someone. Suffice to say that officer would be rather difficult to recruit. But it seems like you haven't given up yet, have you, Mr. Arkwright? Nope. I can't help but think of parades like that's gotta really let her show off the inner strength she usually gives to the badge. And we're dealing with Gotti as a client here. We can't fold that easily if we're gonna make him happy. Gotta be another way to get her joined. Like what exactly? Well, we could try negotiating with Inspector Dazwani. I would bet he's her boss. If we frame it just right, maybe we'll get what he wants in the end. Can't hurt to try. Sure enough. Hello, Dazwani. You people, what do you want this time? Good to see you, Inspector. You're exactly the man in the force we need to talk to. Long story short, Salvatore Gotti called in a request for us. He wants us to find a few more women to join his Carnival Cavalcade tomorrow. We tried asking Officer Vernier from Tharbed's force. but she turned us down. Said she's too busy working the security detail to help out. Ugh. Of all the things you could have asked, of course it's something completely frivolous. We're already short on officers working the parade. I can't shave any officers on top of that. Exactly. Besides, why someone like Gotti got you people running around? Doesn't he have assistants for that sort of thing? And why are you so fixated on one of our officers? There are plenty of other women you could ask. Leave our crew alone. Now, I'm not saying you folks have to give her time off. It's just, what if she works security elsewhere in the parade? You know, put her in the back of it. Mix her in with the other cast members. Have her escort and protect the performers.
You can't be serious, Arkwright.
No, hear me out. Say the parade gets some hecklers who try throwing garbage or something at the performers. If you had Officer Vernier posted in the parade itself, she could handle it right there, practically killing two birds with one stone. If you ask me, that sounds like a good way to beef up security for the event. Cover all the bases. Really, I don't see what you guys have to lose letting her go. If anything, you stand to gain from it. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Can't believe what I'm about to say. Sometimes I'm too soft for my own good. You hooligans always have a way with words. Fine, you win. Sounds like it's in our own interest too. I'll put in a word for her and see what happens. At the end of the day, it's true that you can never be too secure. Any means we can take to strengthen security is worth pursuing.
Thank you so much, Inspector. We really appreciate it.
You'll likely get an official call about it from the higher-ups later, but if you could go ahead and tell her, I'd appreciate it.
Can do. Thanks, Inspector.
Back we go. Yonk at that, Splunky. Splunk at that, Yonky. Oh, we meet again. Need something else?
Sorry to keep bugging you. We actually wanted to follow up on our earlier talk about the parade. We talked to Inspector Dozwani and he agreed to reach out to HQ on your behalf and pull some strings to let you do it.
What? Really? You're not pulling my leg, are you? No, not at all. The idea is that you'll be providing security just from within the parade itself as one of the performers. From what we were told, you should be officially notified about the change in your post soon. I don't believe it. How did you guys convince the brass to change plans? Just who are... No way. Sorry, I've got a call from HQ coming in. I need to take this. Should just be a moment.
No problem. Take your time.
And... Yes, this is Officer Vernier, on patrol. Over. What? Sorry, I mean, copy that. Yes, I can handle that. No problem. Over and out. Tharbad Police HQ just ordered me to change positions during the parade. They asked me to join the Cardinal Cavalcade as one of the performers and provide security for the cast members from the inside.
Nice. Glad to hear the inspector came through for us. So now you should be able to stop by Vegas Films. You'll want to talk to Mr. Gotti and see what he has in mind for you.
That's no problem at all. Thanks for going to all the trouble for me. I'll see you later. Yet another dancer for the parade. We're making it happen.
Probably safe for us to call it and get and report to Gotti. Find a third is a big question mark, but it never hurts to try.
Oh, don't worry. We're getting that third one. God damn it, I'm not going home without the full shebang here, you know? Should we, like, not walk in here?
Well, here we are, back at the nightclub. Come to think of it, are they even going to be open right now? It's middle of the day. Maybe not. Don't hear anything coming from inside.
Well, Poot, should we turn around and look someplace else?
Not yet. Gotta imagine there's at least a handful of folks around getting stuff ready for tonight. Knew it. Door's open. Might as well stroll inside and have a look around.
What? Are we, sure about this? I don't know that we should walk in uninvited.
It'll be fine. If anyone's there, we've got an offer they'll find interesting. I'm sure they'll hear us out. I say we go in. If anyone asks, we'll tell them we got urgent business. Jackpot. That chick over there ought to do nicely. Definitely. She's obviously a pro. She knows exactly what she has to offer and how to show it.
Well, let's go ask her then.
I'm surprised that we're bringing Fairy in here in, like, any capacity.
Juliana. Oops, looks like I forgot to lock up when I went out to buy some smokes. Sorry, folks, we're not open. I'll have to ask you to leave and wait for nightfall.
We know. Apologize for bursting in. We're looking for someone specific who can help us with a last-minute arrangement. Quick question. You interested in the Cardinal Cavalcade at all?
What, you mean the big parade tomorrow? Of course I am. I love Salvatore Gotti's movies. That parade should be amazing. Knowing him, it's gonna be the sexiest, most spectacular thing around. I know I work here, but I'll recognize game when I see it. Heck, I'm so excited for it. I took paid time off tomorrow to enjoy it from the VIP seats. My, you certainly sound like a devoted fan of Mr. Gotti.
Well, you're in luck, because you're gonna love what's coming next. We're with Arkwright Solutions. As it so happens, we've been retained by Mr. Gotti to help him with something. Specifically, he's looking to add a few more girls to the parade. Would you be down for it?
What in Narusha's name? Are you people for real? Completely for real. All Mr. Gotti needs is someone who can dance a little. I'd guess you can do more than that. Honey, who do you think you're talking to? I work as a pole dancer. You bet your fancy ass I'm used to dancing for a crowd. Hell, I'll show everyone out there how it's done. I can't believe this is happening. Never in a million years did I think something like this. Did I think I'd do something like this? Now I'm even more excited. So we have a deal? Great.
So now you should make sure to stop by Vegas Films. You'll want to talk to Mr. Gotti and see what he has in mind for you.
You got it. I'll redo my makeup and then go introduce myself. Gotta make sure I look the part. That's 3 new dancers recruited for the parade.
Sure is. Time to make our way back to Vegas Films and tell Gotti the good news.
Awesome. Wait, I can talk to her again. Work at home because I was feeling so imagine my luck. Sorry, I wasn't staring. Anyways, actually, would saying that I'm not staring kind of be an insult to someone of that profession? Questions for later. Hi, Gotti.
We meet again, so how's the hunt coming along? Finding the girls to round out my cavalcade yet?
Should we call it a day and report back to Gotti, or keep looking?
Ooh. Wait. Okay. I just want to save. I think that's everything. I think we're fine. I just wanted to make sure just on the off chance.
We sure have. You got time for us to fill you in?
All right.
Great work, Spriggan. I knew you were the right man for the job. You knew just what I was looking for. I'm completely blown away. It's like you were reading my mind. When I think beautiful women, this is exactly what I want, what I like to see.
Well, like you said before, Tharbads are not exactly hurting for ladies or as capable as they are easy in the eyes. That definitely helped.
Oh, stop it, you guys. You're gonna make me blush. But never mind that. I can't believe I'm standing right next to the real Salvatore Gotti. I'd love to shake your hand later. Or maybe could I ask you to look into our independent film? That would mean a lot, the world to me. I may still technically be on duty, but I can't believe I get to take part in something led by you, Mr. Gotti. You can count on me to help make sure this is going to be a fun parade. And by the goddess, I'm such a big fan of you as director. I might not be quite as hot as your actresses, but you'd better believe I can still put on a hell of a scintillating show. Oh, is it scintillating or scintillating? Whatever it is.
This is the kind of energy I like to see. This is perfect. All right, time for a trip to the dressing room. It'd be a waste to have all this beauty on display without the threads to match it.
Does this mean we get a sneak peek at what everyone will be wearing? That's exciting. I suppose this is one of the benefits of getting to work behind the scenes for a man like Mr. Gotti. Awesome.
Several minutes later.
The clothing for the regular cast members in tomorrow's parade.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's honestly, like,
I know he said he was going for something sexy, but like that's a modest level of sexy. You know, it's not like super duper revealing or anything. It's modest.
I personally supervised every little detail just as I do my own films, from the type of fabric used to the lengths of every last cut.
Whoa, you did amazing, Mr. Gotti. It all looks so beautiful.
Dude certainly doesn't disappoint. I get used to a view like this.
Indeed, I am impressed. The craftsmanship is bold and glamorous. It's all amazing for sure, even if the outfits are definitely a little showy.
I'll have to take everyone's word for it. They told me to take my glasses off in the dressing room.
I wish I could see how I look. It is definitely a little breezy in parts, though. I'm fighting the urge to become a tomato wearing something like this at my age. And yet it is all definitely starting to feel real now. I can't wait to get this parade on the road. Meanwhile, this is my kind of dress. I'll have to make sure my dancing lived up to its sexiness. Can't leave anyone disappointed after seeing me looking like this.
This definitely has your fingerprints all over it, Gotti. You always know how to bring out the best of a woman.
I can't take all the credit. If they look fine, it's because you and your crew know how to pick 'em, Spriggan. You and I really do think a lot alike. You'll definitely have my business again in the future, that's for damn sure.
I do kind of hope that he's just kind of a bit of a sleazeball and isn't really like an actual bad guy, because it would be nice to have him be like a reoccurring character.
Sadly, I guess this means I have to retract my offer to your concierge there. Sorry to say, but a deal's a deal. I'll let you go.
Think nothing of it. Personally, I think these women make for far more appealing additions to your parade than I could ever be.
Well, that's a blatant lie, but you know.
Come now, I stand by everything I said before. I'd still be more than happy to have you aboard some other time. Try to get these girls prepped so they can make a big sexy splash tomorrow when the spotlight's on them. Thanks again, folks. I'll send you your payment over pronto.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Love to see it.
And 2 extra. Swim. Extra point for law. There they all are. Cause their job, get cast members, yada yada. No, get me out of here. And time for us to go and take care of what the plot wants. Let's at least get 1 or 2 good scenes in here, shall we? What do we got? Maybe we should save it and then grab some. Story will advance once you eat lunch? Ah, crap. Alright, let me save again. Once Van and the others procured the table, they went off to the market to purchase an array of food. The local cuisine they found had them smacking their lips in sheer delight. Then once their meal was over... Oh, we skipped the meal. Did he find someone already? That was fast.
Where are you right now, Van?
Oh, I'm over by... Huh? What's up? You sound kind of serious.
I have an update for you. You remember those troublemaking tourists with the bodyguards? Well, they're at it again.
Are you for real? When are they gonna learn their lesson?
What have they done this time? Let me read out the witness's testimony. They went up to a local dancer girl and forced her into their car. Ah, shit, it's Shahina, isn't it? Then a girl in a beret tried to stop them, and they pushed her. Oh, fuck.
That sounds like... Have the police or the guild taken action?
They have not, unfortunately. It sounds like they don't have the manpower to spare at the moment. Oh, shit.
Try to mess with me, huh?
Who's that asshole? From the look of it, fights are breaking out across the city. The authorities are struggling to keep things under control. What the hell?
Mr. Arkwright.
Right. Hey, Dingo. Let's meet at the parking lot. We'll talk inside my truck. Sound good?
Wahoo! Yeah, let's get the baby in overdrive. Give it all she got.
Let us go!
Yeah, I had a feeling it was these two.
If you don't take us back right now, I'm gonna sue you thugs when this is over.
Yeah, relax. Nothing's gonna happen to you two. Nobody wants a couple of washboard little girls.
Hey! Who are you calling a little girl, huh? Oh, that for sexual harassment while I'm at it.
Shut the hell up!
You're gonna be fine. You two are simply bait for who we're really after. You gotta rise on that actress and that fine-looking sister of yours. They won't be able to stop themselves from coming. But hey, who's to say we won't put you girls through the ringer for the hell of it anyway?
You people are despicable.
Screw it, I can't stop thinking about it. If we go hog wild.
Oh my god, you... Fucking gross.
Where are you goons taking us anyway, huh?
Don't call them goons after they said that.
What do you mean we're taking you where?
Where are we supposed to be headed? What are they on? Yum. Fucking wait, Aaron's just sitting in the bed. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it would be Aaron of everyone, but damn. Sheena and Mariette, Marielle? What am I fucking on? I cannot speak today.
We're looking at her security camera stills. From the looks of it, they nabbed the sister on her way home after she got tossed out of Vegas Films. And then Marielle was taken with her when she tried to intervene.
Damn.
Yeah, these guys aren't screwing around.
I feel like Aaron just tried to tell us something. Or Mr. Way. It resembles the incident in Messeldom that the Marduk company uncovered during its follow-up investigation. Say what?
No kidding. Yep, as it just so happens, folks there saw a lot of strange fighting crop out of nowhere too. While their hands were full trying to put it to rights, a series of mysterious fires broke out. After all that, they canceled the film festival.
That definitely sounds too similar to a coincidence.
Don't forget, Messeldom used to be where A's headquarters was located. Seriously, the fact that Aaron's just saying this through a fucking window while they're on a highway. And remember the shell company they used to rent out the warehouse in Lawnport? That was the Tharbad Transportation Company.
That's what he sounds like now.
That must mean it's all connected.
We still haven't seen any signs of organized crime in Tharbad, or any other gang activity for that matter. But let's assume for a minute these guys have a hand in all these incidents of people coming unglued. It's possible that stuff their members like to use could also be involved.
You don't mean... Wait, like...
Even if that's true, now they're getting it to people out here. How they're getting it to people out here is the big question.
Indeed, from what I have heard, that is exactly what the police and guild are both attempting to hone in on.
Feels like the pieces for this mystery are starting to come together. If A's actually involved in all this, they definitely seem to be keeping a low profile, at least for now. Hopefully, once we get a hold of these dumbasses and get them to talk, things will start looking a bit clearer.
And then Aaron went and freaking tumbled out of the truck because they hit a bump. Whoa, out to the desert, oh no.
The Shirin Desert Sand Sea. This gun should be just up ahead. Last thing we need is to get spotted and have more people taken hostage. Better to follow them on foot the rest of the way. We'll hit you up once we find them, Dingo. In the meantime, try to contact as many people as you can. I don't know how much of a signal you're in out here, but hey, might as well try.
Yes, please. Especially the police and guild. We could really use the help.
Alright, I'll see if I can get them to come over and provide backup once things are under control in the city. Take good care of Marielle and the kid in there.
You got it.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work. The sooner we find the girls, the sooner we can get them out.
Indeed, time to start tracking the perpetrators. Wow. I mean, I've already been out here, so it's not as big a deal as it would have been in the past, but
You could do a charge attack too.
Sorry, I just kind of want to... Oh, I don't... I was gonna end things off, but I also wanted to get a freaking whatchamacallit. What was I gonna do? Actually, why am I even doing this? I can just... Actually, no, there is reason for me to do this. I'm ending the recording in a second. I just wanted to get Rosette's S-Craft one more time, basically. I just want to land her S-Craft without, like, any unnecessary UI in the way. There we go. That's what I wanted. And we can look at it one more time without anything. It's better seeing it without the UI, but you don't really get much of a chance to see it without the UI a lot of the time, which is a bit of a problem, but hey. I wonder if I can get a heal if I go over to the... if I go back to the car. Kind of curious, let's check.
That's what you get.
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
Yep. We're allowed to recover there. Let's talk to Dingo. I'll do my best to get in touch with both the police and guild to make arrangements. Time's not on our side. Alright. Well, I'd say that's the best place we're gonna get to end things off. Next time on Trails Through Daybreak, it's pretty obvious what we're gonna do. We're gonna go save Marielle and Shahina. This has been a real nice one. I mean, we didn't really get too much done, but the side quests were fun, and I especially like that we got to do one for Gotti. Oh my god, I didn't realize that frickin' Rosette has her, like, dagger or whatever, short sword, whatever you call that, on her back, and then she has, like, the... and then she's got the gun on her thigh. I don't think that was actually the case in, you know... That's not the case in areas where you can't actually use your weapons, so I hadn't realized it until now. That's a nice detail. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.